Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I am going to cover about how to start import-export business in Dubai. Are you planning to start import-export business in Dubai? If your answer is yes, then you came to the right place because today's video I am going to cover everything about import-export you need to know, whether from licensing to logistics, and to help you to kickstart your business in world's top business hub. So let's get started. And before we start the video, make sure to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get more business useful tips in UAE. So let's start it now. So the first question comes, why Dubai is perfect for import-export business? Dubai sits at the crossroad of Asia, Africa and Europe, which making it a strategic global trade hub with world-class infrastructure like Jebel Ali Port, Dubai International Airport and more than 30 free zones. There is no wonder why this import-export business is thriving in UAE here. Now we will cover what are the legal requirement or business setup process. So first of all, we have to choose the right jurisdiction. Whether you want to go for a mainland or free zone, you have to decide it very carefully, and you can take the help of any professional business setup consultant or corporate service provider like us. After that, you have to apply for the next step, which is choosing the right business activity. So when we talk about the activity, you can go for any activity which is preference of your order, like it can be a textile or it can be a food item or it can be an electronic item. It totally depends upon your requirement. Once you decided the activity, we will go further for the name reservation or the trade name reservation for your company, and after reserving the company name we will apply for the license, which is if it's a free zone authority we will apply in the free zone, and if it's a mainland or local market company we will submit this in the DED authority. Once we complete the licensing part, we will do the next step, which is basically a Dubai custom registration in order to get the import export code. And to get the Dubai custom code, basically the custom code is required few documents, which is like your license copy, your office lease agreement, your visa copy and your Emirates ID. So this is overall process how we can get the import export license in UAE. Now we will cover the logistic and customs. So once you're done with the licensing part, the next big focus should be on the logistic and custom. So you have to choose between the air, sea or land freight depending upon your goals, and register your shipment with the Dubai Customs through the missile through system, and use a customs clearing agent to streamline the process. And here is a pro tip: Jebel Ali Port offers world-class container service for sea freight, while Dubai Airport Free Zone is ideal for air cargo businesses. Now we will cover cost breakdown and investment. So how much it really costs when you are planning to start an import-export business? We will divide this into parts. So first of all, we need to take a business license or a trade license for import-export, which generally costs start from 10,000 to 25,000. Totally depends upon your jurisdiction, whether you are going for a mainland or a free zone. After that, there is a cost of custom code, and this fee is approximately 500 to 1,000 dirham. And there is another fee which is for the office space. So if you go for a flexi desk or a co-working or a virtual office space, the cost will start from 10,000 somewhere up to 25,000. And if you opt for a physical office, then the rent will be approximately starting from 70,000 dirham, depending upon the location and the area square feet. And the last one is, you need to keep it in mind that there might be some charges for the freight or custom clearing agent. So that will be depending on the shipments and all. So this is overall about how much it might cost when you are planning to start an import-export business in UAE. Do you want to stand out in Dubai competitive trade market? Now I will cover some tips for success. So first of all, when you are planning to open an import-export business, you should follow all these tips. Like, you can build a relationship with the local buyer and suppliers. Second, you can use a B2B platforms, and you can attend the exhibitions or expos like there is a Gulf Food and Arab Health and so on. And you can make a relationship with the freight forward. Apart from that, you can keep yourself updated with the trade laws and compliances. And here is a pro tip. You can follow the Dubai Chamber of Commerce website to get the latest market opportunities and updates. Now we will cover free zone for import-export. So there are lots of free zones in UAE, but now we will discuss in quickly 3 free zones which is based in Dubai. So the first one is DMCC, second one is Zabza, third one is Dubai South. So when we talk about DMCC, it's ideal for the goods and commodities, especially golds and diamonds. Zabza free zone is the one of the largest logistic hub in the region. And the next one is Dubai South. It's perfectly for the air cargo and e-commerce kind of businesses. Now we will cover time frame, how much time it takes to start an import-export business in UAE. So first step, we have to obtain the trade license and complete the formalities of residency visa Emirates ID. So this process of company formation or obtaining a trade license can vary from 7 to 8 working days. Further, Free Zone offer this license maybe within 3 to 4 working days. So it totally depends upon the jurisdiction. The second step to get the custom code. Custom code also takes 2 to 3 working days. And the next step will be opening a bank account. Again, bank account may be depending upon the bank's approval. Generally in UAE it takes time from 10 to 15 working days. Now we will cover about the physical presence requirement. In order to open an import-export business in UAE, you don't need to be physically present here, especially for the first step, which is obtaining a business license, trade license, and company formation. So this company formation registration part can be done completely online and remotely through passport verification and signing the documents electronically like MOA and all. But for the next step of residency visa and Emirates ID, you must be present in UAE for doing the Emirates ID biometrics and medical fitness test. So for these steps, your physical presence is required. And to apply the custom code, again, your presence is not required. It can be done again completely online. So this is overall about import-export business in Dubai. And if you have any further question related to business setup, company formation, or starting an import-export business in Dubai, feel free to contact us at below given details. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day.